It's time for Mog's Vlog. Now here's your host, Mog the Spat.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is installment 2 of Mog's Vlog. I am Bob Hart, aka Mog the Spat, and in this episode, I'm just going to be messing around, showing some of the things I've done with the Osmo real quick, and it's more just to get back into the hang of editing and producing of videos. Last episode, the first episode actually, I said I would explain where Mog the Spat, the name Mog the Spat came from, and so here goes. Back when I was probably 25, 26, a good friend, Sean, turned me on to the Battle Circle trilogy, which is a book, 3 books by Piers Anthony. By that time, they'd been combined into one book. But in this book, it took place in a post-apocalyptic, I guess, United States. After a nuclear war, I don't know how long after a nuclear war, but there were still badlands, which were irradiated sites that you didn't dare go into. But there were 3 main factions. One of them was the Crazies, and the Crazies were starting to rebuild the countryside the way they wanted, and one of the things they did was build a battle circle, or several battle circles, spread out all over the place. It's just what you think it would be, is a circle on the ground, and on the edge of it was a big metal box, and that contained various weapons, most weapons you could think of, but there were, I think, 5 standard weapons: sword, axe, batons, dagger, spear maybe, or bow. Anyway, so another faction was the Nomads. They were warriors, but they were good warriors, and they would, okay, let me back up. They were good warriors, but at the slightest provocation, they got in a fight, they wanted to settle a bet, whatever, they would work it out in the battle circle, using the weapon of their proficiency. So you had Var the sticks, Neck the sword, Sauce the rope, and those were the weapons they were proficient in. The naming convention seems to be always consonant, vowel, consonant, and then the weapon of choice. So, with all that in mind, kind of convoluted, but I don't want to spoil the book for you, put it that way. I was at a convention, a science fiction convention, with Sean, and Bob, and Dan, and Mike, but when you got up to the registration table, you had to come with a name for your badge, and you wrote it on the badge. Well, first thing that popped in my head was Mog the Spatula. So, Sean got it right away. He got a kick out of that, and it kind of stuck. I later shortened it to Mog the Spat, and here we are. So next up, I just wanted to show you a couple real quick videos that I made with the Osmo, taking advantage of its image stabilization technology, but it also has, the app has some cool little story modes you can go into, and it basically has you shoot them the way it wants, and then it lays music to them and puts it all together, and you save it, and it comes out as a finished product. So let's just show one right now. Okay, so that was my first ever story mode shoot on the Osmo, and I think it was, if if I remember right, the stairs, the big screen TVs, the picture that the art students painted, and then finally the whale bones. And basically, when you go into story mode on the Osmo, it'll give you choose your story template, which I don't know which one that was. They've got stuff like action, architecture, leisure, relaxed, stuff like that. I just chose one. At the bottom of the screen, it'll give you how many scenes it is and how many seconds the camera's going to shoot in that scene. And we're talking like 4.5 seconds, 5 seconds. So you tap the box for the first scene, then you start recording. It'll give you a countdown, and then it records for however many seconds that scene is, and it'll do any transitions like the turn up or the zoom out or the zoom in, and then it'll ask you if you want to retake that or if you're good with that, and then you go to the next scene, do the same thing, and it puts it all together like you just saw. And now I'm gonna play a hyperlapse, which is a time lapse, but you're moving. I think that's the way you describe it. So, but I will narrate over that. So here we go. All right, so this is just the hyperlapse. That's some kid. But I came in, this is the first floor. These are the stairs leading up. This school is in Point Defiance Park. This is the second floor. There's the whale bones. Oh, and then the school's right next to the zoo, which is down there. Okay, so that's what hyperlapse, that gives you an idea about what hyperlapse is all about, in case you didn't know. And then I threw my second story mode shoot on the end of that with the music. And that's about it. That's what I wanted to show you. I'm gonna head out to start editing this. I'm gonna leave you with something that I'm doing in Magix Music Maker 2020. Where you can build songs. I might do a demo of that next time, maybe. I'm not going to promise anything. But the song is really, I'm just messing around. I'm just playing with it right now. But it is kind of a powerful piece of software. So take care, enjoy, and like and subscribe if you can. That would help. But if you just want to watch these for fun, that's fine too. So peace out, and we'll see you next time.
Screaming, can't you hear them? Can't you hear them? Did you ever lose a tear? No, 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 no. You never got a feeling. The fire's getting stronger. You don't have a chance. Here comes the end. They're gonna get you, babe. Your heart's full of greed, but you'll never succeed.